up the allotment today on a sunny Sunday morning. It's going to be a quick visit today just to pick stuff for our Sunday lunch. Now, have a look at the Brussels sprouts. They're still doing alright. The variety is Maximus. They're quite small plants. I didn't realise how small they were going to be, but I'm growing the same variety next year and I'm going to pack them in a bit more, so probably I'll be able to get twice, maybe even 3 times as many plants in the same space. Obviously in a different area, they'll be growing over here next year, but I'm going to grow them closer together because they are a very small Brussels sprout. But they've got plenty of sprouts on them, and the taste is absolutely delicious. So I'm just gonna put this down for 2 seconds and get my secateurs and gloves. Now I'm going to cut the root off, but I'm not going to put it in a compost bin. I'm going to put it where I burn all my stuff, just in case it transmits any club roots. Even though I haven't got club root, it's they always recommend that you don't put your roots into the compost bin. Cut the top off as well. It's not bad. It's going to be good for Sunday lunch for 2 of us. Right, what next? Let's have a look at the leeks. Yeah, I think one of them leeks will do. That's a nice size root. It has got some, or shank as they say, not roots. It has got some leek moth damage or allium leaf miner damage, but what I usually do is take the outsides off and it usually works out okay. Again, I don't put this in a compost bin because I don't want to spread any of the allium leaf miner because there's chrysalis in here. I don't want to spread it into the compost bin, so again I'll put it in the fire. I'll just give that a quick wash. That's it. That's very nice. I never used to like leeks until I started growing them, and what I really like is a leek with a bit of cheese sauce on top. Fantastic. Right, what else? Shall we have a look at the parsnips maybe? Let's go and have a look at the parsnips. Actually, I'm growing the parsnips in a tub this year. I've grown some in the ground as well. I've had all of them. And I've tried some in a tub. A couple of tubs with some carrots in the other tub. But the problem is that the tub on the left was full of, what do you call it? Vine weevil. I know vine weevil likes to live in pots and eat everything. I've had it on my fuchsias and things before, but I've never had it on parsnips before. Let's see if it's in this one as well. They're very small. They're very small. That's either because I put them in late or because there is vine weevil in here. Can't see the vine weevil in that one. It's definitely in the other one, but I can't see it in that one. I was carrying my gloves all the way over here and not wearing them. I don't know. Right, let's go and give these a clean up and see if there's anything worth keeping here. Pop you back there. Fork can go in there. I can go on the floor. Where's the knife gone? What do I do with the knife? There's one thing I'm pretty good at, and that's losing things. Nope, can't find it. Trouble is I've got wood chip on the floor and I've put a knife on the floor which has got a wooden handle. You just can't see it. Let's put the rest of the stuff in the bag anyway. Nice lake. Sprouts. If I can find a knife, I'll probably have a couple of little parsnips as well. The same knife I'm looking for now, I actually lost a couple of years ago and I found it in a compost bin a year later. It. Now, as I said, I lost this in a compost bin a couple of years ago and I found it last year, so it was in there for a year. That side's perfectly fine. That side though, looks like the metal's been eaten away by something. But it works okay, works absolutely perfectly fine, so carry on using it. The parsnips I grew in the ground were absolutely huge, but the ones in the pots are very small. Now I don't know why that is. I don't know if they do get affected by vine weevil. I don't know if it's because I planted them too late, or I do think that maybe there wasn't enough moisture in there, because when I put the pots in I never actually levelled them up, so instead of being like that they were like that, so the water was all going to one side. So I think maybe before I put them in this year I need to level the pots out. But sometimes the smallest parsnips are the sweetest. That one, forget. So let's go and wash them. They'd be okay with the sprouts and the leek. Absolutely fine. Okay, I'm late already. Better go. Catch you next time. Bye bye. Right, I'm just doing my vlog now, Joe. So no burping, please. Can you explain what you're doing with the food that I brought you today?
We are having leeks in cheese sauce. I'll down and put them on. But I had some out of the freezer as well. I can probably do those now because we can put those in the oven.
Good. Oh, and the sprouts as well.
The cheese sauce though. Potatoes, going to put those in with the pork. I haven't got any stuffing though. I thought I bought some and I haven't.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Right, what's it time for now?
Oh, cup of tea.
Right. That's reference to Sean James Cameron, who we watch every day. It's time for a San Miguel.